Today we're using my max damage Jackal PDW here in Black Ops 6 Season 3. I made an overpowered class up that you guys can dominate lobbies with. Let's get right into the attachments. For my first attachment for my muzzle, I had the monolithic suppressor. This is going to make sure you have no minimap firing pings, which is just the red dot ping whenever you shoot. You're also gaining 2 ticks of bullet velocity and then 2 ticks of damage range. For my first time using the monolithic suppressor on the Jackal, I didn't really mind it. Even though this thing didn't have a barrel, this thing didn't really have that bad of range. I would definitely stick to close to medium range though, just because the recoil pattern does get a little bit bouncy at those longer ranges. And then the damage beyond range is 32.1, and the damage on that is 16. For my next attachment for my underbarrel, I had the vertical foregrip, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of horizontal recoil control. Since I'm not using the compensator on this Jackal class, I did choose the vertical foregrip, so that way we have that horizontal recoil control, so that way our gun isn't shaking or having that really wonky recoil pattern. You will have a little bit of shake if you do try to take those longer range gunfights, but mid to close range you won't really notice it at all, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 1% to the recoil gun kick control and then 20% to the horizontal recoil control. For my next attachment for my rear grip, I had the ergonomic grip, and this is going to give you 3 ticks to the dive to fire speed, 3 ticks to the slide to fire speed, 2 ticks to the ADS speed, and then 2 ticks to the jumping ADS speed. If you guys do slide or dive, you're definitely going to love this attachment, because if you do slide or dive, you are going to be picking up your weapon extremely fast as well as ADSing fast, and if you do decide to jump, you will be increasing your ADS speed as well, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 5% to the ADS speed, 16% to the jump ADS speed, 55% to the slide to fire speed, and then 55% to the dive to fire speed. For my next attachment for my stock, I had the infiltrator stock, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of aim walking movement speed. I personally love this stock because it's going to make you move insanely fast whenever you are ADS. So whenever you are strafing left to right, it is going to be a lot harder for your enemies to hit you. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 19% to the ADS movement speed. Finally, for the fire mods, I had the recoil springs, and this is going to give you 1 tick of horizontal recoil control as well as 1 tick of vertical recoil control. I was mainly using this attachment so that way I could keep my gun stable, so that way there is no shake or any really wonky recoil pattern. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with the stats, you're getting 8% to the recoil gun kick control, 5% to the horizontal recoil control, and then 8% to the vertical recoil control. Here are all my perks on the screen. For the wildcard, make sure you guys are using perk read or high roller, so that way you guys can have an extra streak or perk. Here are all the attachments on the screen with these stats. Make sure you guys go follow my Twitch down below. I'm going to put it in the pinned comment. So if you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Today, we're using the Jackal. We got people talking. I don't want them talking. Oh my god. So many grenades. So many explosions. Alright, so we're playing these type of people. We need time. I really wish I could use my main Jackal class setup, because I don't really mess with this one personally, but if you are, I would say trying to stay back a little bit as well as like streak, then you'll definitely like this, because this is going to have a longer damage range. I just like my other one a lot more, just because it's basically like a no recoil class, so you really don't have to like try.
They've taken the lead. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure. We're taking the lead. Stay on target.
Don't worry, teammate, I got your back. Dang, I almost got him, but teammates really didn't help out there.
Enemy UAV inbound. Target marked for LDBR.
Go sit here and try and get some points going for some streaks.
Jackal, give me a UAV. Hardpoint active.
Got a hit marker in mid. I do gotta get a settings video out for you guys as well soon. Low-key been slacking on that. There's no way I slide past and instantly get gunned down. See, alright. Teammates can't kill him. They're literally struggling on one person. Teammate, he's one shot. Ridiculous. Dude, I am not good with this class. Low-key trying to make this a little similar to my my SWAT class setup. What the fuck was that? There's no way the Semtex exploded that fast. I have flak jacket on. Like, it doesn't make sense. Holy moly, guacamole.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point left down. Hard point identified.
What the fuck? Alright, so C4 or a grenade wants to kill me. At least we did get the streaks. We got the bigger boy streaks.
The lead is on. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Alright, bro, why are you peeking like that? It's such a weird, like, you would expect them to, like, wait for me to push. Alright, teammate, like, my brain is seizing up, my brain is frying from just brain rot.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down.
YTTTV. No. My C4 didn't like explode? What was that?
Hostile counter UAV established above. Enemy UAV inbound. Hardpoint down. We're winning. Keep it that way.
Authorizing napalm strike.
Didn't notice counter.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Dude, it's like
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
I would expect my teammate to look on that side and use his eyeballs for the radar, but still. I don't know, I'm just not good with this class.
Hardpoint active.
I don't feel as fast as my other class for some reason. Even though it's basically like all the same attachments.
Hardpoint is secure.
Yeah.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
In spite of everything you've done.
Operator establishing source. Calling in source.
Hardpoint identified. Hang on, requesting recon overhead.
Designating course. Rail DVR.
Oh, let me live, my friend. Let me live. Let me live. If you know that song, you know that song. Bro, teammate just sucks so much ass. I don't really care anymore. It's teammate's fault, whatever. Not my fault. He should have been watching my back. That's the type of teammate that'll look at you and say, oh, he's one shot when he's not.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint
Double
active.
C4. I'm telling you, use the
Hostiles
C4.
have the hardpoint.
Worth it.
Hardpoint is secure.
I'm not sure if stims actually stop you from being stunned or like limit the stun duration, but I feel like it does. That's what I used to do in Cold War.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
I'm so pumped for the LC10.
Hardpoint is
What's it,
secure.
this Thursday? I'm pretty sure it's this Thursday. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure though. I'm really hoping so because this game's kind of dead at the moment and I would like to see more of these pop up,
Enemy UAV inbound.
or pop up I should say. I'm definitely going to try Fringe.
Hardpoint
I don't know why they didn't show the wall run spot on Fringe in the picture because I did look it up on Google. And on the whole right side of the map there's usually a wall run spot. They're either, my theory is that they're going to add some sort of like catwalk system. So you just run up 2 flights of stairs. There's going to be stairs on both sides of where the wall running spots were. And you just basically use that. That's my theory. This dude's sitting in the same spot with a shotgun.
TACCOM, get me a UAV.
Oh my.
Hardpoint located.
Yeah, that C4, if that wasn't there, or Semtex, I would have instantly won that gunfight. I just tried to, dude. What am I off right now, bro? I just tried to do. I think that's how you explode them in GTA. I don't know. Isn't it the D-pad to explode C4s in GTA? I literally just try to use the D-pad from my C4. That's actually crazy. Oh my god, man. Too funny. A big F you. What would I got my war machine if I wasn't so stupid? If I wasn't an absolute dingus with it. I wonder if the new season for Rick and Morty came out. I gotta watch that whenever it does drop. I mean, it feels like years since they dropped the last one, the last season. I feel like that was like when I was still in school. Honestly, could have been. If I'm gonna be quite honest.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
I thought that was my teammate. That's why I didn't even shoot him. From now, my gun shoot him. I gotta get a gunship or something.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Calling in.
Hostiles have captured the
Operator
hardpoint.
establishing score streak.
Holy smokies.
Give up.
Hardpoint is secure.
Jeepers freaking creepers, Batman. literally just died off my streak, but screw it. We did get the gunship. That was kind of the goal. I didn't want to get the gunship, but we went really crazy there. That just proves my point where if you do have a war machine, definitely like use it to your advantage towards your streak, because that is like one of the easiest ways to streak up. Is literally just utilizing the streaks. You got the hand cannon, war machine, and death machine that you can definitely get nukes with. Alright, spawns for this kind of whack right now. Just because they all not spawning in the same spot as we usually do. There we go. We got like 120 points left till the game's over. Oh heck yes, don't got the glitch right now. They're apparently supposed to fix that, so be on the lookout for that. I didn't think I'd be super pumped for an update in this game, but LC10 does make me feel very, very pumped. We are also getting some sort of model. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a carbine, like semi-auto type weapon. I'm not really messing with that, but we are getting the Olympia back. Not really too sure how to feel about that. I mean, it's either going to be really good or really shit. There's really no in between with this god. Like, I'm genuinely confused on why they added the Maelstrom. Usually in COD they add some pretty good weapons, but that one's pretty creepy, I'm not gonna lie. I most definitely gotta get some sniper videos in too. Oh my goodness. Brainies are disappearing. I definitely gotta play with AK sometime just so I can look over these shitty snipers. Not necessarily shitty, but you know. I don't really like recording with snipers. I feel like it's very challenging. Like, if I upload a sniper, it's gonna not be like a really crazy gameplay. It's just gonna be like me getting kills, not really caring about streaks, having fun, you know? I'm not like, that would just piss me off because I used to try and record with some of the really bad guns. Like the last time I recorded with the SVD, I took whatever. I honestly didn't give a crap if I got 20 kills to 10 kills. But that thing is so bad as a weapon, not necessarily just like the class, but like the weapon in general sucks ass. Unless you're basically a face plant sniper.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
You know, for how late I'm playing right now, these lobbies aren't like exactly terrible. Yep, the only way he killed me is by having that momentum from the slide. To be honest, I don't know why you'd sit there. That's not a good spot because, boop. Thank you for the free kill, buddy. no, no. 151 on their forehead. Honestly, not too bad for kills. I think I definitely have a lot more kills if I was using my other Jackal class, but you know, this one's mainly for range. Basically like a max damage class setup, if you will.
Hardpoint locked down.
I'm sure.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Calling in score screen.
Bringing in recon.
I'm actually surprised that they showed a picture of Dr. Doom this early before anything.
Detected.
Like a actual picture of the Dr. Doom that's supposed to be in the new Avengers.
All units
But there we go. We got the win, 152 kills. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.